wanted to do a little video and say thank you so much for your support and joining the group. And I wanted to do this video, which is basically vegan on a budget. And I'm going to be looking down because I have all my notes right here. I made a lot of notes and things that I need to go over with you guys. Basically, there's a common misconception of vegans are buying nothing but organic, like Whole Foods all the time, like top of the line. It's not true. Like, it's not true. I have not met one vegan that is like strictly like that. Like, there's a healthy balance between what they get from different places. Personally, I live in the country now, and our local grocery store, we have like 2 places just in town where we can get groceries from. One is called Ramey's, and that is our grocery store. And then the other is Dollar General. I will do a separate Dollar General video if you guys want to know like what vegan things you can get at Dollar General, because I know that those are, as far as I know, they're pretty much everywhere. Anyways, depending on where you live, you may or may not have like a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's or any of those like places that you would get copious amounts of vegan items. I just moved where I don't have those options. In fact, the nearest Whole Foods is in Jackson, which is like 2 hours away. So my choices are very limited. I do have Walmarts near me. I have a Target near me. They are like over half an hour away from me. So I have a little drive to go and get what I need if I want to go to those places. Now, a lot of things I can't find in those places. First things first, buy in bulk. Okay, so like your rice, beans, lentils, grains, even your spices, if you can get them, buy in bulk. Or if you have an Instant Pot, or if you have like a slow cooker, you can cook a pot of beans. You can cook rice in a rice cooker, or you can do it on the stove if you don't have either one of those items. I personally love my rice cooker and I love my Instant Pot. I don't know how I lived as long as I did without having either of those 2 things. But you can cook a pot of beans and they'll last you for a little while. You can do the same thing with rice, beans, and then when you're going to want to splurge on things is you're going to splurge on fresh seasonal items when you can. So like healthy fats like avocado, nuts and seeds, and fresh seasonal vegetables that would cost more in the off season. So you want to shop when things are in season. You don't want to buy like avocados in the winter. Like at our local place, the avocados were like 2 something each, and now they're down to $1.19 each. So I'm not going to buy avocado there. But you want to splurge on fresh seasonal items when they're in season. You don't want to buy certain items at certain times of the year. Yeah, you may want avocado, and if you have the extra money, buy yourself an avocado. But if you don't, then shop seasonal. So that's just one of the best things I can tell you is shop seasonal. Spices. Spices make all the difference. I love different seasonings and spices. You can change a dish just by adding a layer of seasoning. So some of the basic things that I recommend that you have in your spice cabinet are things like king Himalayan salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. So garlic powder and onion powder are 2 things that I definitely think that you need to have in your arsenal at all times. Or 2017 was when I finally embraced smoked paprika again. The first time I tried smoked paprika, I hated it. I did not like it. I did not like what it tasted. The food tasted horrible to me. And this was years ago. So I've avoided it ever since then. 2017 pops up and a dish called for smoked paprika. And I thought, I don't really like smoked paprika, but okay, I'll give it a try one more time. And I'm so glad that I did. It is so good. It is so versatile. It changes the flavor of things, but it makes them so much better and gives them such a depth of flavoring. So I recommend getting paprika, regular paprika, but also smoked paprika. Turmeric. Turmeric has so many benefits for your health. It's an anti-inflammatory. It is, I believe it has plenty of antioxidants. I did not write down all the properties of turmeric, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about things that you can do to buy on a budget. And these are spices that I think you need in your repertoire. So turmeric, organic sprinkle. This is by the company called Bragg's, the same people who make nutritional yeast. It's just called organic sprinkle, and it is a salt-free, has orange peel and garlic and all kinds of stuff in it. And it is truly delicious. Like, I literally would put it on everything. Unfortunately, I ran out and our local Walmart does not carry it. So I have to order it. Nutritional yeast. It is yellow and it looks like pollen and you can add it to, basically you add it to anything. I add it to my sauces. I add it to when I make seitan. I add it to when I make a cheese sauce. It gives like a cheesy umami flavor. And I sprinkle it on top of like my spaghetti dishes whenever I make spaghetti. I use it in place of like Parmesan. I put it on top of avocado toast. It's the bomb. At first I didn't like it, but now I do. It was one of those things that grew on me. Garlic salt. Okay, I know I said garlic powder and I know I said pink Himalayan salt, but if you have pink Himalayan salt, it's a lot better because it's got a lot more minerals in it. But garlic salt has been my go-to. It is something that I will always have in my cabinet. Now, my cabinet is a lot more in-depth. So if you want a video on what all that I have in my cabinet, then I will do that for you. But for now, garlic salt. Italian seasoning blend. The reason I say a blend is because you can get parsley on its own, basil on its own, sage. You can get all these things on their own. Which I do have separately. I have sweet basil, I have oregano, but I also have Italian blend, which has everything in it. So it already has all the stuff that you can make your own sauce with. Chili powder and cumin. These are just some basic ones. And if you have any extra ones, please leave them in the comments below. There are some other ones that are like advanced that I would say if you are going to buy a lot of lentils and you really don't know what to do with them. So like coriander, curry powder, garam masala. There's a lot of other ones. If you're going to cook with a lot of lentils, you should start branching out into Indian dishes. And I know that Emily is going to be posting some of those, so stay tuned for that. There is nothing wrong with frozen vegetables, frozen fruit. Nothing wrong with them at all. They are picked and they are flash frozen and they are at their peak when they are frozen. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with buying frozen corn or frozen like broccoli. I buy most of my vegetables are frozen vegetable. Frozen is just as good as getting fresh. Now, if you can get fresh broccoli, I don't know about you, but I eat more broccoli than that one little head is going to give me. Now, a bag of broccoli is going to give me like 2 big servings of broccoli, and I love broccoli. So I would have to buy 3 times as much fresh that I would get frozen. The point I'm trying to make is that you can get a lot more in the frozen section than you would in the fresh section. And it'll last longer. It's frozen. It's already shucked. It's already opened. It's already cut. It's already pre-done for you. Yeah, it might be cheaper for some things, but not everything. So everything is okay to buy in the frozen section. So just make sure that when you are buying something that you're not spending twice as much and getting less. So just pay attention to what you're paying for. Which goes into my next thing, shop, sales, and coupons. There's an app on your phone called Ibotta. I will link my link below that you can sign up under. It's a free app, and basically you're going to get paid for things that you're already going to buy. Simple, easy peasy. All you do is scan the item, take a picture of your receipt, send it in, and they credit your account. If you just click on my link for Ibotta and sign up, it's a great app to have on your phone. Another one is the Cartwheel app through Target. So if you shop at Target a lot, you can always get like discounts on whatever. I personally just like to, I'll scan something if I'm going to buy it. And say I pick up, I don't know, regular ketchup. Okay. And I scan it and it will not tell, it'll say this item is not on sale or whatever it tells me. And then it'll show me options. So it'll say, okay, maybe this particular brand wasn't on sale, but the store brand is on sale. So I'm going to get the store brand because I'm going to get 5% off of it or 10% off or whatever the particular thing is. I'm already buying ketchup. Why not get a discount? So, and then online and newspaper coupon. If you're going to be going and doing a huge grocery haul and you know you're going to be getting certain things, look online. There are tons and tons and tons of different sites you can go to and you can get coupons and things like that. And then shop sales at the stores too. So like Ramey's. Ramey's will always have like manager special. Like I bought 2 bags of okra today for 99 cents. It would have probably been $2.39 for a bag of okra in the frozen section. I bought a bag of butternut squash for 99 cents. And that also would have been like probably $2.39, $3. Stuff like that. Shop the little sales in your area. If you're in an area like me, we have a couple different discount grocers, and one of them has a lot of like things that are already expired, and they sell them like for super, super cheap. And the thing with those items is expiration dates are pretty much a myth. Yes, things can go bad. Yes, things shouldn't be eaten after their prime dates on some things. That does not mean that they're necessarily bad. I will link a video below to Adam Ruins Everything, and he explains expiration dates. I'm not going to go in depth about it, but basically there's items that I recently bought. Okay, for instance, a bag of chips. They expired in 2017. It says best if eaten by. That does not mean that it's gone bad. That means that the manufacturer thinks that their food is best by this particular date. So that means you need to eat it by that particular date according to them because it will taste the best. There are certain things that you just kind of grow up freaking out over, like myself, like, oh, it's expired, I'm going to have to throw it out. I've learned that no, that is not the case. If you feel the bag of chips and you break one and it breaks, it's not stale. You don't always get that gamble though. Some things do expire like that. Some things do go bad. But not all things by their expiration date go bad. So I will link that below. Please check it out. Shop smart. That's like numero uno. Shop smart. Discount grocers, markets are your friend. Like I just said, the one that we go to has tons and tons of discounted things that are super, super cheap because they're about to go bad or they're about to expire or they've already expired. So again, back to the expiration dates of things. It's not that bad. Canned pantry items. Look for sales and buy the vegetable fruit during that time. So if your local grocery store puts cans of corn on sale, 5 for $1. If you can't purchase corn for cheaper than 5 for $1, that's 20 cents a can. If you can't find corn for 20 cents a can elsewhere, that's a good deal. Buy 5 of them. Heck, buy 10 of them. Because then you'll spend $2 and you'll have 10 cans of corn. That stuff doesn't go bad. So canned food will last longer than your fresh or your frozen, so stock up when you can. I really hope that this kind of helps, and if you have any questions, please let me know. If you would like to see pantry items, freezer items, fridge items, and how I basically budget, then, I'll do a video on that. What it boils down to is make sure that you're prepared when you go shopping. Look online first, check the ads, check the sales, make sure that the things that you are trying to buy are in season. If you're craving something, save your money for that particular item if you're really craving it. Whatever works for you. But you have to think of stretching the food just as much as you're stretching your dollar. So if you're buying beans and rice and grains in bulk, then you need to think about, okay, I can get frozen vegetables to go with the beans and the grains. And then I can get if a splurge item, like a healthy fat, like avocado, or nuts, or seeds, or if you're craving something fresher that isn't in season, then just basically try to make it balance out. You don't want to just go ham on all of the, vegan fake meats or fake cheeses or things like that, because that's not healthy for you either. Every now and then it's great. They're full of processed ingredients, and the closer you can get to the more natural state, the better for you. Also, another thing to keep in mind, there's the Clean 15 and there's the Dirty Dozen. So what you want to do is there are 12 items on the Dirty Dozen list that you always want to buy organic, and there are the Clean 15 are things that you can buy non-organic. So I will do a separate video on the Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen. If you're interested in that, just let me know below. Not everything that vegans eat is organic. If you have like local farms and like co-ops and markets that you can go to, and you are getting this stuff from local farmers and local people that you may or may not know, because you're going to be buying cleaner vegetables and fruits from those than you would buying them in the store out of the Clean 15 and Dirty Dozen. So I'll do a separate video on that if you're interested. It's something that I try and keep as a rule of thumb when I'm buying things. I always have to pull it up on my phone because I forget which ones they are. So I'll do a video for that if you're interested. But anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for being a part of Vegan Vittles. Emily and I are super, super excited for what this group is basically turning into, and I'm happy to have all of you here. And I look forward to when we hit the big milestone coming up, and we might have something in store for you guys when that happens. So stay tuned, share with your friends. Everyone here is on their own journey and their own path, and we're here to educate, we're here to share, and we're definitely here to post delicious food recipes and share other channels and share other people. So please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.